Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Devi Nur Aziza and I'm currently a 7th semester architecture student at Gajah Mada University, and today I would like to tell you about my design story. Okay. First of all, Garis Imajiner is a philosophical line running across the north and south of Yogyakarta, linking Mount Merapi, the Yogyakarta Palace, and the Southern Sea. Those three sacred points represent the journey of a human life. Mount Merapi represents a bird, the source of life and natural energy, and then the Southern Seas symbolize that the return of existence to its origin, and then the form Tugu until the palace embodies life itself, where humans seek harmony in the balance of society, culture, and spirituality. Malioboro Street is a part of Garis Imajiner, and it part that symbolizes life. Since 18th century, Malioboro has been a city center of economic activity. During the era of Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono IX, there's official permits for PKL in Malioboro Street. The system of regulation laid the foundation for the modern PKL, and today Malioboro continues to stand as one of the focal points for tourism and economics. The street, or Malioboro Street, was once always alive, filled with locals, traders, street performers, and visitors strolling between heritage landmarks. It truly embodied the spirit of social interaction, where trade was not only an economic activity but also a meaningful cultural exchange. However, from 2019 to 2022, the pandemic halted Malioboro's vibrant rhythm. The street fell silent, and thousands of vendors struggled to survive. Then, during the recovery phase in 2022, suddenly the government relocated around 1,800 street vendors to Teras Malioboro 1 and Teras Malioboro 2. After that relocation, many vendors experienced a decline in income. As you can see in this data, sales have dropped 95 to 18%, hitting PKL who rely on spontaneous buyers and high foot traffic the hardest, including dessert, souvenir, batik, duster, food angkringan, and snack sellers. After a sharp decline in 2020 due to COVID, as you can see in there, sales actually briefly improved with the opening of Teras Malioboro in 2022, but it's been steadily fallen since then. As part of Garis Imajiner, Malioboro is meant to symbolize life and serve as a central hub of economic and social activity in Yogyakarta. However, the relocation of street vendor or PKL to Teras Malioboro with its enclosed architectural design in Teras Malioboro has disturbed the open and interactive character that once defined Malioboro. So what should we do right now? What we must do now is revive human interaction along this symbolic axis, restoring Malioboro's essence as a space that nurtures community, inclusivity, and cultural continuity. By reactivating social engagement through open, accessible, and human-centered design, Malioboro can once again embody its original spirit as a vibrant connector life along the Garis Imajiner. For this reason, I chose a site that directly connects to Malioboro Street. The site is located in Pasar Sore, one of the main destination points along Malioboro Street. Pasar Sore lies between Pasar Beringharjo and Benteng Vredenburg. In front of it, there is a lot of ruko or commercial shop house, and the area is also close to Gedung Agung, Teras Malioboro, and there's also other tourist attraction near the site. So for the site itself, there is a historical building that currently function as a daycare. And the site, right now, in the morning, the area is occupied by food stall using carts, and it also serve as a parking area until 5 p.m. After 5 p.m., Pasar Sore transform into a free market selling various Jogja souvenirs. My program aims to integrate social, cultural, economic, and ecological aspects through the redesign of Pasar Sore. The site layout center on the axis connecting Pasar Beringharjo and Benteng Vertebrate, creating a communal core that strengthens accessibility and visual continuity with Malioboro through the design. Within this terrace, retail lines the pedestrian pathway from the back of the site to the front of the site. It will giving the visitor direct access to the PKL, and then the pedestrian network seamlessly connect to the central communal area. It will offering 360-degree view of both landmarks and elevate the site, the design. There is also a gallery that serves as the main attraction that showcasing Yogyakarta traditional handicraft. The organic building is formed shaped to preserve the existing tree within the site. And then there are several key zones within the site, including the gallery that are located in the back of the site, and then there is a retail area along the site from the back of the site to the front, and a pedestrian that connect directly to the parking area and the central amphitheater. This is the floor plan, and there's we can see in here that there's a retail area, and there's two type of retail area: the one with fixed retail unit with partition, and then a more flexible one that we call it free market zone. And then it is in the second floor. There is a communal space in above the retail area, and then in the third floor there is just handicraft gallery, and this is the section and elevation. As you can see in here, the gallery is tall and has a prominent form. However, because it is made of glasses, the building will reflect its surrounding environment. And this is the retail massing that kept on the first floor to avoid competing with the other historical building, and it will provide a more accessible and shopping experience for visitor. The retail design merged commercial activity with pedestrian flow, forming a seamless and people-oriented public space that echo the spontaneous and lively character of original Malioboro Street. The parking area is positioned directly beside the pedestrian zone, enabling visitors to transition effortlessly from parking to shopping along the retail corridor. And there is also a side entrance from the direction of Pasar Beringharjo that connects directly to the central space. This central area will align with the straight axis linking Pasar Beringharjo, the living terrace, my design, and then Pasar Beringharjo. The axis will strengthen the site's sense of place, positioning the living terrace as a catalyst that unifies these two significant landmarks. The central area takes the form of an amphitheater and accommodating street performance during the day, and it will accommodating a light beam show at the night that direct towards the Fort Vertebrate. This central space is directly connected to the pedestrian pathway, ensuring an easy access for visitor. As a communal space, it functions as a catalyst for reactivating social engagement within the site. Because the more social interaction that occurs, the more spontaneous visitors are drawn into the space. And it will creating a higher potential for increased activity along retail purchase in the commercial corridor. And there is also a rooftop above the retail area. This space the visitor can relax and enjoy food purchase from the free market stall below. And from this vantage point, visitor can experience the atmosphere of Yogyakarta while overlooking Pasar Bringharjo and Benteng Frederick from above. The massing at the back of the site use a transparency to reflect its surrounding environment. This building serves as a gallery that showcase and sell traditional Yogyakarta handicraft. It will becoming a attraction at the rear of the site due to its distinctive form and material. As a public gallery, it offers a new destination for both local and international visitors. It will appealing to a wide range of age and economic backgrounds. The gallery is free to enter, so it will allowing everyone to enjoy the exhibits, while it will still provide opportunities for visitors to purchase the craft if they want to purchase it. And the building at the front there of the site, I preserve the historical architecture in there. So I make a getaway to mediate between the colonial style of the heritage building and the more modern character of my design, the living terrace. It will creating a harmonious transition between old and new design. Through this entrance design, the project established a clear combination of historical and contemporary expression, allowing the living terrace to become a new catalyst for integrating modern and heritage architecture in the Malioboro area. Through all of this approach, the living terrace can become a new way to experience the authentic Malioboro atmosphere, one that is defined by lively interaction between visitors, street vendors, and the local community across its interconnected terrace. I guess that's all for my design, and I hope you enjoy my presentation. Thank you, everyone.